Right, very excited to bring you another Minecraft production exploration with SRP. This is Hermitcraft Season 8. So far, this immediate area looks like any old generic Minecraft village. Although further afield you can see some colour, some interesting creations. This building is certainly unique. So we have a map. Reading material there. Hopefully this is going to be nice and certainly different from season 7, I think it was. Right, look at this, we're in a church, a place of worship. We have some glowberries hanging from the ceiling. The pews and the pulpits. I think the addition of stained glass windows would have been nice. There we go, so this is where the service is given. Look at this. And with this building you're going to be getting plenty of light in the daylight hours. Look at this. Nice tall glass windows, beautiful. I like the stage here, this little glass barrier. Right, so that's our first interesting property there. Right, first time covering this, so let's have a look at any local areas. That looks like the gherkin from London. We can divide this into some kind of north, south, east, west like previously. So we need to get our bearings. Right, we have the marshes here. Look at this. And we have all kinds of tree species here. Look at this, reds, blues, luminous greens, pinks, blues and purples. Let's have a look at this one. Wow. So it looks as though these trees are completely happy growing in marshy environments. That's lovely. I like these little intricate pathways. Right, let's head to this building that looks like the gherkin. And then we'll come to this village here. Shame that hasn't been converted into a balcony. Ah, here we go, open doorway. We have a portal there. Lots of greenery. Possibly some azaleas, more glowberries. Looks like they've taken the lush cave from a cave and transported it into the property. Lovely. Possibly that's why we started, silly me. Right. As I say, it's all new to me. Right. Oh, we have floating beds. Let's sleep on a floating bed. I love this little corner table design here. Superb use of space. Look at these properties. I think they're too dissimilar to what we see in general world explorations. Let's come to something unique. Adjacent to the marshes. Right, lots of storage, saplings and things, bamboo, lovely. A little farming community there, sandy lands there. And look how a marsh of vibrant trees extends to here. It's rich in reds and blues. You have a pathway there. Right. There's some kind of dome here. There's activity going on there, some machinery. Beautiful use of colours, like the whites, greys and blacks on the grounds. Not sure what these green plants are. This looks like something that belongs in the ocean. That tree looks dead. Possibly some minerals there. Wow. I'll come to that shortly. See where things are getting more interesting and vibrant and bizarre. Right, back to this dome building. So I can walk around the edges. It's extended up from the ocean. It's a good design feature. Reduces the risk of flooding. Absolutely dripping with minerals. Wondering if we have an access point. Not sure what's been going on here. It's very interesting that. Right, a blanket of birch trees here. There's a kind of press there. Fascinating. Alright, so this little extension to the island. Another bed, and a saw. Alright, some kind of bug. So we have 3 limbs and 3 limbs. Possibly kind of grasshopper that has morphed. Cricket. Do something more sinister. 1, 2, 3. And the and body, look at this. And glass and minerals like the dome building. Nice little green touches. Great, these horns. There's the little pincers. Stay away from those. Okay, we have a walkway, thankfully glass bottom there, between the dome and the giant bug there. Right, we have some kind of pipe here connecting 2 areas of land, who knows? Right, I see 4 extensions in each corner of this building, also like limbs again. Some blocks extending down to the ocean. Not sure what this symbol symbolises. Looking on the inside, looks like some kind of giant portal on each side. Interesting. So glad to have one of these back again. Season 7 disappeared from my saved games. I was wondering what the hell was going on. And I notice number 8 in the marketplace. So these are going to make us some lovely videos. Something a bit new, a bit different. Right, this is how I remember Hermitcraft. Full of hustle and bustle and eclectic pieces thrown together. Look at this. Looks like we have a semi-sunken ship there. Next to this property. Alright, it is fenced off. Sits atop a little mountain again, if sea levels rise. It's a good design feature. So 4 little beacons. Alright, let's have a look. Interesting. Oh, we can go under ground level. You can collect yourself ahead. Portal. Oh, look at this. Little secluded reading area. Bed. Go deeper. So, ocean level. Wow. lovely. I love these little intricate creations. As part of the ocean there, little inlet. Possibly some hay or wheat in these fields. Look at these designs. So stone and wood buildings, tall. Some kind of giant well there. Look at that. Let's have a look in some of the buildings. There's not much going on, is there? Right. There's little fenced off gardens here. Quite like that. Wow. Sounds very magical, isn't it? That's what I was looking for, a nice little bed. Okay, I think we'll cover one more area and leave that as part one. I assume we have lots to explore. It's anything like the previous Hermitcraft we covered. And those are the type of buildings I recognise. Alright, let's just come to this other part of the island. Must visit this flying buzz. So we have the red and white design. Possibly some flags. The driver's cabin there. And a flying Winnebago. With it being red and white, you'd assume it's some kind of medical vehicle. A little cabin here. Must be where the caretaker lives. Or obtains his water from. Interesting. Wonder if anybody lives here. Let's have a look inside. I do like Winnebagos. Ever so cosy. Alright, here is the cockpit. Just a single chair there. Right, kitchen, seating area, and of course, bedroom, sink. So this is the bathroom. I like this. windows are quite high. You can't see immediately out of the windows there. I have to climb up here. Lovely. Right. See if there's anything else on this part of the island. I'll call it quits. Let's get my bearings. That's where we came from. I'll be heading this way next. That's part of the ship. Right. Yes, I also have this area and this area. So we've got this our focal point. We'll have left and right. So thank you for watching. It's the most excited I've been for a Minecraft video in a long time. I'll see you on the next one.